Hey PCF, it's Stephanie here with your workout for Tuesday, January 18th. All right, so you're going to start with 3 minutes of cardio, just like always, run, skip, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, all of that. In your mobility, spend a lot of time getting your shoulders warmed up for the work that's coming. You can do some PVC pass-throughs, some side lunges are a good idea as well. All right, I will do a demo of all these movements for the warm-up. So we're just going through a lifting progression to get yourself ready for the strength section. So in the strength section, you're gonna have 5 sets. Each of these are for quality. They're more technical, so you may be doing them all with an empty barbell, but if you've got some plates, you can build up as long as your technique is sound. So we'll go over all the movements, but you have 3 snatch balance followed by 3 overhead squats, and then 3 high pulls followed by 3 muscle snatch, and finally 3 slow motion snatch. So a lot of really good work to find some stability overhead, and adding in the squat there as well to have that overhead position plus squat, which is a lot of balance. Okay, main part of the workout. We have 7 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible, and your rep scheme is going up by 2 each time. So you're going to find a variation on pull-ups. So it might be holding on to the edge of the table and doing rows, or I'll show you the dumbbell and barbell row option as well. So you do 2 pull-up variations followed by 2 inchworms with or without the push-up. Basically, if you're able to do the push-up without it overworking your arms, then do the push-up, because then you get the even pull in the first one, push in the second one. So you're gonna go 2 and 2, 4 and 4, 6 and 6, all the way until it beeps, your 7 minutes is done. Get a nice 3-minute rest, shake out the arms a lot. When you come back, your next 7-minute AMRAP is going to have 2 dumbbell overhead squat, single or double. Double is definitely a step up, so I'll show you both of those. And then V-ups, which we can scale to tuck-ups or sit-ups. So same rep scheme, 2 overhead squats, 2 V-ups, 4 overhead squats, 4 V-ups, all the way until the 7-minute mark. And we've got some nice math sorted for you here. So if you complete the round of 8, you've completed 40 reps total. The round of 10, you've completed 60 reps. So in WOD, I just put your total reps for each of the AMRAPs. All right, time for some demos. All right, here are your demos for the warm-up. I'll go through the whole warm-up with barbell and then the whole warm-up with dumbbells. Okay, 2 sets, 5 of each movement, starting with deadlift. So you're gonna have your grip is about a thumb width from your hips, starting with the bar mid-shin, back nice and straight. Knees out of the way, so you're gonna straighten your knees so the bar can come up straight, and then squeeze your glutes in to stand. Back down, so you're gonna do 5 deadlifts. Second movement is with the shrug, so we're set up like we're gonna do a clean, knees out of the way, into the hips, big hip drive, and then shrug. So speed looks like this, up, up and pull, so that's your second movement. Third one, elbow rotations. Hold it up in front rack, and you're gonna cycle one elbow up and then the other. Fourth movement, strict press. Now you're gonna get full grip on the bar, elbows come down, but your shoulders are pressed up and forward so the bar can rest right on your shoulders. Turtle your chin out of the way so the bar can come straight, and then your head comes back through so that you're nice and stacked at the top. Turtle your head back to come down, chin forward. 5 of those. And then good morning. So the bar will come on your back. You can separate your hands a bit. I like to get a nice low rack position. This is hinging, so soft bend in the knees. Otherwise, legs are straight, hips back, come down, back up to standing. So your back remains straight the whole time. There's no arching or rounding. Okay, and then from this position, drive your elbows under, get the bar nice and secure. You can separate your feet slightly, 5 back squats. Start with the hips back, knees wide, chest up, weight is on the heels. You're able to wiggle your toes at the bottom, back up and stand. Hips back, knees wide. All right, so you do 2 sets, 5 of each for the warm-up. Warm-up demo with dumbbells. All right, so 5 deadlifts. Holding on to your dumbbells, same hinging motion. The dumbbells travel right down the side of your leg, tap the floor, and back up. Back nice and straight, tap the floor, up and stand. Second movement, we've got the shrug at the top. So you're gonna set up like a clean, so your hips are a little bit lower, come up, hip drive shrug. Again, from the ground, up, hip drive shrug. Elbow rotations, dumbbells up on your shoulders, you can lift one elbow at a time. Strict press, don't have to worry about your head with dumbbells. Think about ribs down, core tight, press straight up and down. And then the good morning, you can put one dumbbell down, one on your back, hinging at the hips, send the hips back. Perform your good morning and your back squat. Separate your feet, hips back, knees wide. Nice back squat with the dumbbell. Okay, movement demo for the strength section. I'll show you with barbell first. Okay, so 5 sets. Snatch, balance, and overhead squat are your first 2. So your hands are wide for snatch grip. I'll do 3 reps of each thing. So if you want to follow along, and then you can replay from this part because it's a lot to remember, then you can just do it with me. So you're going to start with your hands wide, put the bar up on your back. So first one is snatch balance. Feet are starting hip distance. You can do a little dip. And then when you drive, you're going to keep punching that bar up as you pull yourself under and land in a squat. So it looks like this, dip, up, punch, land, back down to the shoulder, feet in, number 2, back down, number 3, and down. All right, now we're already here. We're doing 3 overhead squats. That bar is staying right over my midfoot. My hips are still going back and down. Knees are still wide. Locked elbows, pressing the bar away from me. Okay, that's your first set. Second one, snatch high pull and muscle snatch. We're going to do 3 snatch high pulls. So it's starting from mid shin. We're going to bring it to our hips and extend and pull the elbows nice and high. Go for number 2 and number 3. Okay, 3 muscle snatch. So now we're going to finish by punching overhead and standing tall. Up, hip drive punch. Number 2, up, hip drive punch. And last one, up, hip drive punch. All right, final 3 slow motion snatch. So starting mid shin, shoulders back, looking up, move your knees out of the way. Keep that bar touching your legs. Push your knees under, shoulders back, right to the hips, extend, shrug, elbows, and punch. This is really hard with a barbell. You might want a broomstick or a light barbell. You probably don't need to add weight to this one. I'll do one more. Knees out of the way, staying over the bar. Push the knees forward, shoulders come all the way behind the bar. Extend the hips, shrug, elbows, and finish. All right. Whew. Strength demo with dumbbells. First one. All right, snatch balance. So you're gonna have one dumbbell on your shoulder. Same thing, you're gonna dip, drive, and drop. Catching that dumbbell in your overhead squat position. Again, number 2. And number 3. You're going to alternate so you can do 3 on each side. Movement number 2 is your overhead squat. So locking the arm next to your ear. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we have high pull and muscle snatch. So it's from the ground. You're gonna work on that hip drive and pull like you're starting a lawnmower. So you're gonna do 3 on each arm, and then you're gonna do 3 muscle snatch. So this is where you stand tall, don't let your knees bend again. So it's 1 big drive from the ground to standing tall. And then finally, slow motion snatch. So set yourself up, nice straight back, knees out of the way, hips under, hip drive, shoulder shrug, elbow pull, and finish it off. Slow motion is great for really owning every position that you'll get into in the snatch. Okay, movement demos for the warm-up, I think I'm doing a workout right now. We need some kind of pull-up variation. If you have a pull-up bar at home, you can do actual pull-ups with bands or something hanging down. If you've got rings, you can do ring rows. If you have a really sturdy table, you can do like an Australian row where you get under the table and pull yourself up to the table. This is usually difficult to make it work. So most of us, dumbbells and barbells. So a dumbbell row, you're gonna hold your 2 dumbbells, you're gonna have soft knees, send your hips back, nice tabletop position, and drive your elbows up and squeeze between the shoulder blades. And this is your pulling variation. With a barbell, very similar. It's gonna hang straight down from your arms, nice straight back, drive your elbows up, make contact with your chest, okay? That pulling variation is paired with the inchworm. Like I said in the notes, from the intro, you're gonna do a push-up if you can. So straight legs, down to the ground, walk your hands forward into your plank position, chest to the ground and press, inch your toes up until you can come up to standing. All right, those pair back and forth until the 7-minute mark. Then you have your 3 minutes rest. Next AMRAP, dumbbell overhead squat, single or double. So we already did in the strength section. Single, you're focused on it staying centered. So this arm needs to really hug next to your ear to get that weight centered. Other arm can go straight out for balance. And there's your squat. If you're doing 2, now you need to split center with both dumbbells. The closer they are together, the stronger you'll be. If you're out here, that's a lot of force to hold up. So squeeze them up straight together. This requires a lot of stability and balance and strength in your balance. All right, that's your first movement. That's paired with V-ups. So a full V-up, there we go. A full V-up will start in hollow, from hollow, snap, trying to touch your toes. If you need to, you can lay back and use that momentum to come up. Variations on this, you can put your hands down behind you, tuck your knees in and extend, or you can get your ab mat sit up and transfer this to regular sit-ups. All right, you have all of your demos, got your instructions. Let us know how it goes in the Facebook group and use that rep scheme guide to put your total reps into Wodify. Awesome. See you guys there.